Hello crafters and welcome back to the Design Bundles YouTube channel. Today we are doing something very fun and a little bit different for us, but that's because we've been doing a lot of talking about DTF and UV DTF and how you can use it to level up your crafting game. And we've been telling y'all, this is the best way to start a crafty business, and some of you guys are still not listening. So today we're gonna show you. Let me tell you what I mean. Today, we're going to take you through the process from start to finish of producing an actual listing item that you might sell using DTF. We're going to source our product, talk about how much the blank costs. We're going to get our DTF and talk about how much that part costs. And then we're going to use real comparable listings that are out there in the online market right now to show you how much you could sell this item for and how much profit you could make on it. Now, if you're interested in this being a series, let us know in the comments below what product we should do next. But today we're going to start our journey with cosmetic pouches. I think I'm going to self-name this series Craft Biz Startup featuring DTF. I don't know, that's kind of a long name. If you have a better name for this series, let us know in the comments below. For our blank today, we are using this zipper cosmetic pouch. This particular one is from Hobby Lobby. It is I think it's just their brand, actually. I think it's just Hobby Lobby generic brand. It's a canvas zipper bag with a nice contrasting color zipper. You can get these in a lot of colors, actually. They have some where the canvas is colored, and then they also have different color zippers, which makes it really nice. You can kind of coordinate it with your design, and it just really levels up your finished product. But the best part about these zipper pouches is they come in at 99 cents. So, while we're starting our cost tab of how much it costs to produce this product, the first cost is 99 cents for the actual zipper pouch. Now, if you want alternate zipper pouches, let's hop over to Amazon and see if we can find anything that might be a better price for this product. Okay, let's see if we can find anything for a canvas cosmetic pouch that is maybe the same price where you can get them in bulk, or maybe even a little less expensive per pouch. Okay, so here is a good one. Oh, these are great listings. Okay, let's look at these two actually, because those are both catching my eye. This one's nice, but I don't like that I can only choose the beige with the black zipper, but I will set, beige with the color zipper. So these are 5-inch and you get, how many? You get 10 for $10, which is about exactly the same as Hobby Lobby, but it might be nice to have the variety. So you could buy them one-off at Hobby Lobby and pick what colors you wanted, or if you don't have access to a Hobby Lobby near you, this listing looks great, and it looks like you can even buy them in larger quantities, and it's probably the exact same thing. I also wanted to point out these, same thing, $10.99 for, how many is that? For 10, so just about the same price on those. And then if you wanted to up your game a little bit and do something a little bit different, here is a 15 pack for $24, which is a little more expensive than what we're finding here and elsewhere on Amazon, but you get that really nice color block along the bottom, which can level up your listing even more. Okay, before we get into the meat of this video, which is gonna be actually making our product and seeing how much we could sell it for, let's do what any good business owner does first and look to see if there is even a market for these zipper pouches that we found for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. So we're gonna hop over to Etsy, we're gonna see what listings are out there and check out how popular they really are. Okay, so here I am on Etsy. I've searched canvas cosmetic pouch personalized. I may search canvas zipper cosmetic pouch personalized, and then I'm gonna use the Everbee tool to check and see how popular these listings really are. So Everbee is an extension you can add to your Chrome browser, and you can use it inside of Etsy to look at specific stats about listings on the platform. So I'm just using the free version of Everbee right now, but you could pay for it and get a lot more information than we're gonna see here today. But we're gonna look at the product analytics section. You can see I've got the lock on sales and monthly revenue and monthly sales, but we can still extrapolate a lot about the popularity of these listings just by looking at the number of favorites, the number of views, the average reviews, and even the total shop sales over here. So we're gonna check this out, and we're actually gonna filter this list by which ones have been favorited the most. So we're gonna look for some that are similar to what we have here, or even similar to what we saw on Amazon just a few minutes ago. So first I see this one, this small name zipper bag. This is a clear bag, but I still think it gives us a good idea of the popularity of the overall product. And it looks like it's been viewed almost 34,000 times and has 906 favorites. Okay, that's popular. Above that, I can see we have this personalized makeup bag. I love this because look at that zipper pouch. That's the exact one we just saw over on Amazon with the color blocked bottom. All they're doing is putting one line of text on it, and it has almost 20,000 views and 923 favorites. That's insane. We also have these little parchment canvas bags. All they're doing is using DTF or vinyl to put that vertical strip on there. And they are listing this at $15, and it has 1,260 favorites and 34,685 views. Let's look at one more. So if I scroll down here, let's see what we got. Okay, this is amazing because that is the exact bag that we just saw on Amazon with the color blocking on the bottom. They're selling that for $19 and it has 8,157 views and 241 favorites. So I think it's safe to say there is definitely a market for these bags. I also am seeing that a lot of these listings are marketing the bag for a specific event or purpose, which is probably helping their views and their favorites, and we can extrapolate probably helping their purchases as well. So if we want to market our cute little bag that we got for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby, we might consider labeling this as a bridesmaid gift bag or a back to school pencil pouch that can be personalized, or even maybe a party favor. So thinking about those things on the front end can really help us get a lot more bang for our buck on the back end. Okay, now let's hop over to the meat of our video, which is making this into an actual product. So to turn our zipper pouch into a customized product, we're gonna use the help of Illustrate AI on designbundles.net. You do need to be a Plus subscriber to use Illustrate AI, but I'm gonna show you why it is the most amazing tool a crafter can invest in, especially if you're looking to start a crafty business. So let me show you. We're gonna hop on over from our homepage to Illustrate AI, and I'm just gonna jump right in and start creating. Illustrate AI is an image generator built by crafters for crafters, and it is the only AI image generator on the market that is built with the needs of crafters in mind, and you're going to love it. We're gonna generate an image in Illustrate AI, and I'm gonna go through the process of what it would look like to order that image as a DTF print, but for the sake of time and my sanity, we're gonna use a DTF print that I already have. So this one says, "Donut Grow Up," which I think is very cute. And then we could market this as like a little wipe pouch holder or like a little diaper bag inclusion or something like that. Plus, I just love how it matches the zipper on top. So we're gonna use Illustrate AI to generate an image of donuts that's similar to this so that you could see how you might create a print almost exactly like this to order with DTF. That being said, let's make it. So we want a stack of cartoon donuts in a hand-drawn doodle style. Each of the donuts has pink icing with white sprinkles, and the donuts are drawn in a stylized but simple doodle hand-drawn style. There are 3 donuts in the stack. Oh, that actually looks fantastic. It only has 2 donuts though. So we're going to regenerate and see if we can get 3 donuts in our stack. I wonder if I put a stack of 3 cartoon donuts at the very beginning of my... Never mind, that's perfect. Okay, so we have what we need. Now I'm just gonna click edit, and it's gonna open it immediately in Craft Designer. Now, if Illustrate AI is your best friend for generating images for crafting, Craft Designer is your best friend for customizing and personalizing those images. So we're gonna pull it into Craft Designer in pixel mode because that's what we would use for DTF. Pixel mode is made for print then cut, DTF printing, UV DTF printing, anything where you want all your colors and all your layers in one, sandwiched together. Much like this, one layer, many colors. So here we are. We've got our image here. I wanna go ahead and remove the background first and foremost, and that is super easy with Craft Designer. And then I'm actually just going to move my donuts over to the side And then we're gonna add some text to this that says, donut grow up. One thing that I love about Craft Designer is a lot of your fonts from the Plus library are incorporated right into Craft Designer natively. So we can just click on the one that we like the best. I'm gonna use Cursively today. And we're gonna make it say donut grow up. So now I can make that text bigger. I can change the letter spacing. I can change the line height. I could even give my text a curve if I wanted to. I can change the color of that text. I can change the color of individual pieces of that text. I could do truly whatever I want. I can even come over here into the library and pull in other elements and other images to really give this a little more pizzazz if I want to, or I can keep it simple. Your options are truly endless, and Illustrate AI and Craft Designer are just like the best friends that you didn't know you needed, but they will level up your crafting game forever and ever. I think I'm just gonna leave mine simple because honestly, I love how it looks as is, and it's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and download it. Here in the bottom right-hand corner, I can save and download. I can rename my file from here as well. And I want it as a PNG, but I want it to be really big because we want this to be high quality, high resolution for our DTF prints. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it 3000 pixels by 2053, and we are going to download it. Now, it's as simple as hopping over to dtfprinter.com, hitting create prints. I want to make DTF prints. Quick sidebar, DTF is for apparel or fabric-based projects. Anything you can heat press, you're gonna wanna use DTF for. UV DTF is like a fancy permanent sticker, and that is for anything that is a hard surface craft, like tumblers, mugs, coasters, etc. Today we're using DTF, because we wanna heat press this onto our cosmetic pouch. Back to business. So we're gonna click Upload Images. I'm gonna grab my donut grow up file that we just made. There it is in all of its glory. I wanna change the size because I wanna make sure it's gonna fit on my cosmetic pouch. And lucky for us, DTF Printer automatically pre-includes templates for a lot of commonly sized projects. Now you're gonna go ahead and see that some of these are grayed out, and that's just because of the size of our download. If I wanted this to be on a shirt, I would have downloaded it as a much higher size back in Craft Designer. But looky there, there's our zipper cosmetic pouch ready to go. And let's say I wanna order 10 of them because I wanna keep these on hand so that when people order my zipper pouches, I already have a transfer ready to press on. So let's see how much it would cost to order 10 of these. When I click review order, you can see that for 10 of these, it's only gonna be $9 plus shipping. But if I'm a smart business owner, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order enough inches of a gang sheet to get to free shipping. And you get free shipping at $75 on dtfprinter.com. So if I wanted to, I would just order a massive gang sheet and get free shipping that way. So we're not gonna factor shipping into our cost. So let's go back to our cost tab. We're already at 99 cents for our cosmetic pouch. And now we have added another, oh my gosh, I can't do that math in my head. Hold please. We're paying $9 for 10 of these. Oh yeah, 90 cents. That's really simple math. I should have done that. So 90 cents for our transfer. So 99 cents plus 90 cents, and that's how much we are in on our product. I can't wait to see how much we can sell this for. Okay, so we're pretending it's been a couple days and our DTF transfers have come in the mail. They'll come in a giant gang sheet like this one that you can unroll and cut away each individual transfer. And they usually ship in 12 to 48 hours after you place your order. So you don't even have to worry about wasting a bunch of time. It's gonna come quick. So now that it's here, we've cut out our individual transfer and we're ready to press it onto our zipper pouch. I wish I could tell you that this craft has a ton of steps, but it doesn't. All you do is cut out your transfer and press it on, and that's it. So let's heat up our heat press. Okay, so DTF is heated at 320 degrees for 15 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and get our heat press preheating. And there you go. Now, it should be noted that you might not be feeling like you want to invest in a clamshell heat press for your new DTF craft business, and that's totally fine. That's another thing that we love about DTF here at Design Bundles is that you can actually press this on with a household iron. And we didn't believe it. We thought that was too good to be true, so we actually tested it ourselves and it works. You can put this on with a household iron and it still lasts just as long. It's completely amazing. While we are waiting on our heat press to heat up, we're up here. Okay, wait, let's not include that. Okay, while we are waiting for our heat press to heat up, we're actually gonna hop back over here and go ahead and look at how much we could sell this for. So let's hop back over to Etsy. Okay, so I've just searched canvas cosmetic zipper pouch with design in hopes that we find something really similar to the blank that we have. A lot of these have full prints on them or they've been embroidered, so we're not gonna include those in our comparison because that's a completely different product with a completely different design. But something like this chickadee pear, that is exactly what we're looking for. So let's click on that. Okay, so here's our chickadee pear. Let's look at the dimensions. It's 6x9, that's the exact same as ours. It's cotton canvas, just like ours. And they're just using a natural color zipper and they've got this design printed on the front. So they're selling this for $16. Now, keep in mind, we are all in so far on ours for only about $2. So to be able to sell this product for $16 is mind-blowing. This is another one that I think is a really good competitor. It does have a little wristlet attached, but even if we disregard that, I think this one's a little bit smaller than ours. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is even just slightly smaller than ours, and it's a one color design, and they're selling it for $10.50, and that's on a discount. This one is very similar to ours as well, also selling for $10.50 on a discount. This one is super similar to ours. I actually think this is the exact same pouch as ours, and this could very easily be a DTF print. It looks like it could be one, and they're selling theirs for $9, but it's currently 60% off. It normally lists for $22. Finally, we've got this one here. This is maybe the most comparable to our listing. They're offering a logo print or a design your own. They could very easily be ordering these as DTF prints, just like we did today. And they've got this listed for $12.99, but that's on a discount. It normally lists at $17.32. So I think if we're being modest and conservative about our pricing, we could very reasonably list this at $10, $11, $12, and always run it on a discount at that price. Maybe show it as about a $16 to $17 listing, but we always have it marked down to about $10 to $11. And that would be completely reasonable and comparable to what the market seems to be holding right now online. Okay, so while we're waiting for our heat press to preheat, let's do a little fun math. On our cost side, we're all in at about $2. And on our what we can sell it for side, we're gonna go ahead and say we can sell it for $12. And that's if we're gonna also charge shipping and cover our own costs there, so we won't factor that in. So $12 to sell it, $2 to make it. That means for each bag, we're profiting $10. $10 for a zipper bag that takes you less than 2 minutes to make. Okay, our heat press is ready. So the first thing we're gonna do is pre-press our zipper bag here. So all I'm gonna do is lay my zipper bag on top, protect it with a Teflon sheet so that metal zipper doesn't get too hot. Slide it back on my heat press here. Pre-press for 15 seconds. Whoop. Okay, now we're going to place our design right here in the middle. You could use heat tape to really secure it if you wanted to. I don't typically do that. Then we're gonna slide this right back on the heat press. 15 seconds under the heat press with the design on. Whoop. All right, so we're actually gonna wait for this to cool, to peel it. And canvas can be kind of finicky sometimes. So I'm gonna take my little scraper and just make sure we're getting really good contact between our design and our fabric. I find that sometimes because of the texture of canvas, it's like it doesn't really want to lift. So I'm just gonna make sure it's all on there really good, and then we're gonna let it cool before we peel it. Okay, so let's see how much we could make in a month selling just these zipper pouches at a profit of $10 per zipper pouch. So let's say I sold, I don't know, 10 zipper pouches a day. Maybe we're gonna do craft fairs and sell a bunch on the weekends. Maybe we're gonna sell online as well. But let's see what happens if I sell, actually no, let's be conservative. Let's say I'm gonna sell 5 zipper pouches a day. So at $10, that's $50 a day times 7 days a week times 4.25 weeks in a month. That's an extra $1,487.50 per month, or $17,850 per year just selling cosmetic zipper pouches that I buy at Hobby Lobby for 99 cents each and takes me under 2 minutes to actually make at home. So that means no more weeding, no more endless hours cutting something out with my Cricut. All I do is design online, press order, and then press and go for a professional quality product that has a proven market online. And I'm making over $17,000 a year just on that one product. Imagine what we could do if we diversified our product line and found some other things that we could put DTF on, of which there are many. It could be a game changer, not only for your crafting life and for fun, but also for your family, for your income. There is so much you can do with DTF, and it's just one of the many reasons why we absolutely love it. Okay, so we've played the numbers game. Let's hop back over and check out our finished product. Alrighty, let's peel her off. Oh man. Okay, that was easy. Okay, so there she is. We've talked about how there's a market for this product. We've talked about our cost going into this product. We've showed you how to make designs just like this using Illustrate AI and Craft Designer, how to order it with dtfprinter.com, how to make the actual craft, and also how much you could sell it for, and even how much you could make in a year just from this one little cosmetic pouch. Or in this case, a diaper bag inclusion or baby wipe carrier zipper pouch thing. Anyways, so maybe I need to work on my marketing just a little bit for this product, but we hope this has given you tons of ideas for how maybe you could make some additional income using DTF in your own crafty life, or just how you can make super fun projects using DTF and UV DTF. We hope you loved this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you want more in this series that I'm calling whatever I said I was gonna call it, please give me some suggestions in the comments for what we should call this series. But if you want more videos in the series and you wanna know other products that might be worth making with UV DTF or DTF, let me know in the comments below, and we will see you back here next time, crafty friends.